welcome to not Gran Turismo, Drive Club VR stream. Uh, the streams that I do for this are going to be kind of mourning the game, but also seeing what's exciting about it. Because while I will be able to play in single player, after the end of March we won't be able to play in multiplayer. So
That's true.
we're enjoying multiplayer while it lasts, and let's see, go to Drive multiplayer session.
You gotta introduce me, man?
Oh yeah, that's right. So I also have with me Gold, Man 27, Bronzium, however you know him.
Hello.
And he is going to be driving with me today.
Yes.
Let's see. Challenge. Join session. What? No, don't want to join. Oh, invite players. Confirm. Alright, I invited you.
Alright. Let's see. Accept. And
Should be showing up pretty soon.
I have failed to join the session. I'm sorry. Join session. Let me join off you. See if this works.
Okay.
Failed to join. What?
Let me do this then. Corner flags off. Weather clear. Time of day.
There we go.
Let's do a race in Chile.
Alright. I just did a cruise in Chile.
Nice.
Let's see.
I actually don't know which one is which. I'd like for them to actually show the tracks.
If you want the canyon route, you'd be looking at the first two tracks in the list there. So Putra ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Putra. There we go. Race. Any. Select for your choice. Gear type. Manual only. By the way, have you tried to use your shifter in Draft Club?
I was actually using the shifter earlier. It does work. However, I kinda hate it in some ways.
Why do you say that?
Because for some reason it has a hard time registering 4th and 6th gear on occasion.
Oof.
Yeah. And I'm not using clutch this time either, because it's like screw clutch.
Alright, let me get a drink of water before we start.
Not a bad idea. Let me grab my can of Mountain Dew somewhere over here.
Bro, you're gonna have the biggest kidney stone in history. Alright. Oh, I also want to mention, anyone who's going to join or going to watch this, text-to-speech is on.
Yes, so Mark will hear you talk.
The entire stream will hear you talk. And in that case, I just ask to be... just be civil. That's all I ask. Alright.
Hey, don't type John Madden.
Yeah. You type John Madden and I will turn it off. Alright. So let's pick the vehicle. What vehicle do we want to run with?
I don't know. I'll let you pick the class. Although we only got like 35 seconds, so...
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget that they have a limit. I'm gonna choose the... Let's choose the 458 Italia.
That's in super class?
I'm not exactly sure. Just try and find the 458.
I found the 458 Speciale.
I guess we'll just do that then.
Okay.
I'll be in the 458 and you can be in the 458 Speciale.
Alright.
All right.
I think the Speciale is the faster of the cars.
I believe so.
However, this does not mean that I'll be better than you.
Yeah, that doesn't always mean that you'll be better.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I hate picking cars that don't have gear indicators.
This one does.
Oop. I guess mine doesn't have as good a brake. Oof.
Let's see. You could argue I've had experience with this track literally like not more than 2 minutes ago.
Well, I've driven this track before. Whoa. Yeah, I believe you've won.
Almost binned it. Yeah, like, where are you, man? I'm looking in my mirrors like, where is he?
Yeah, I'm way far behind. I don't do well in the stock vehicles in this game. That is one thing I am better in GT Sport than in Drive Club is the stock vehicles.
Whoa! I'm getting surprisingly good with these recoveries.
Ooh, okay. Lesson learned, don't go down into second in this car.
Yeah.
Because you will die.
Yeah, I was actually driving the M3 GTS earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And I found it's just better to keep it in third gear at the lowest.
Right.
So, that's just been my rule of thumb for pretty well any car above performance class.
You mean underneath performance class?
I mean performance class and above, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because I think Hot Hatch and the other one, you could probably run into second gear.
Yeah.
But anything with a bit more power to it, you probably don't want to hit second all that often. Unless maybe, well, I guess maybe in like the hyper class, like,
For dedicated race cars.
yeah, that's probably the only time you hit second. Let's see. It was supposed to be third. Dang it. That's a wall.
I actually don't know how far ahead you are.
I've got my screen up on my end. 85% progress.
69 to 70.
Woo! I am smoking you.
Yep. It also helps that I spun within the first.
Hmm.
Oh, come on. It's going to slow me down for that, isn't it? Yep, it did.
And finito.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to finish, actually.
Gonna just keep an eye for where you might be coming from.
Alright. Is it 30 seconds or is it 20?
I don't see a timer anywhere. I think it was 30.
I hear it ticking.
Oh.
DNF.
That sucks.
Yep.
But hey, I leveled up the club level anyway.
Nice.
I actually got like a bunch of cool graphics.
Nice.
So you want to try different cars on that same track, or?
I think yeah, different cars, and I'm gonna do a vehicle select time to 60 seconds and race end time to 60 seconds.
Okay.
Penalties off. Brake assist off. Hardcore handling on.
And this is where I die.
Pretty sure it was on for you.
It was.
Yeah. Start event. Pick vehicle.
Alright. So... Oh yeah, there's the twin run concept, the one I was talking about earlier in your stream from yesterday.
That's right.
What else do you want to run?
Let's try Caterhams.
Caterhams? Which
The
ones?
R500.
R500? Okay. That's under performance tier, right?
Yes.
There.
And I'm choosing red.
I'll keep my blue. My name is Goldman27. You disabled handling assists. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Whoa, that's a wall.
That is a wall. These are cars you can go into second gear, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that very quickly. Ah, that's a wall. Whoa! Hey! Whoa!
Whoa! Holy crap. What happened?
You disabled handling assist, correct?
Yep.
Well,
It's hardcore handling, man.
yeah, no kidding. I just spun out. Whoa! And suddenly it makes a bit more sense why FH4 has a drift spectator in.
Oh yeah, these things are light.
Yeah, you throw enough power at these things, it could easily spin tires and drift. Actually, what's the power put on the Forza Edition model in FH4?
I could not answer.
I seem to recall it was pretty insane, whatever it was.
Oh, it's a lot. I believe the engine can go up to like 14,000 RPM.
And by the
is
way,
so much.
the wall hit penalties are still active despite you turning off penalties.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's one of the lovely things.
Yeah. So I think you have won this time, Mark.
Oh, don't count yourself out just yet.
Well, what's your progress?
58.
50.
So yeah, you're not really that far behind. Especially not when I'm doing stuff like that.
Well, on the plus side, for any drifts I can actually control, I gain points for it.
Okay, that's not good.
I think I see you in the distance, actually.
Yep. So I spun out.
Ah. No!
Because this game has so many unpredictable corners.
Yeah.
Or this track in particular.
Whoa! Whoa!
finish.
And I was only like about maybe 2 seconds behind you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yay, I'm level 28 now.
Nice.
And I've unlocked the Ariel Atom 500 V8 and the Ferrari F50. Yes!
Nice.
I kind of want to try the Ariel Atom, but in the same way I'm like, I could barely handle a K-Ram. What chance do I have with an Ariel?
Well, let's try the Aerial Atom at a very simple track.
Okay.
Japan, Norway.
I just find it funny that one of the tracks is Westeros.
Westeros. That's great. And that is in Scotland, right?
No, that was in Norway, actually.
Okay.
Or no. Was it? Yeah, because I'm just looking at the activity here. It says you change to Westeros after you hit Norway, and then Scotland to whatever track we have lined up now. Seems to me this was under super category. There it is.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pick...
Aerial Atom.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick yellow.
Okay. No guarantees that I'm going to be any better than you at this.
Point taken. Ooh, it looks nice, though.
Yep.
From what I'm seeing on the inside.
And this car is in Project Cars, I believe.
I believe you're correct.
So once you get what's it called? Trinus working?
Oh, yeah. Woo!
Yep, I just saw you wipe out.
Yes, you did.
Whew, didn't want to turn at all.
Lesson learned. If you attempt to downshift at all, it's just gonna throw you into a tailspin.
During a corner?
During a corner especially. Woo! I'm actually right behind you now. Hey there! Oh. No, I got the track. Okay. I didn't want to reset me.
Oh.
Whoa, and you spun out too. Hello, fellow driver.
Yep. Hello, fellow driver, former fellow driver.
Why did I decide it was a great idea to look at the side while trying to maintain 500 horses in a class that was under 2,000 pounds?
I don't know.
I didn't even check the curb weight. I think this is around 1,500 pounds, actually. Maybe 1,400.
This thing doesn't want to turn, I can tell you that.
No, it wants to do donuts and drift.
It either wants to do donuts or it wants to go in a straight line.
Pretty much.
The understeer is massive. Wait, why is it only one lap?
What? That's a good question, Chief.
Okay.
Alright. Lesson learned. I die.
Alright, so let's try in a different car.
Yeah. Maybe something a bit more controllable.
Yep. Alright.
So, what are you thinking?
I'm going for the F50.
You're gonna go for the F50? Is that also in Super? Yeah, it is. It's right beside it.
I'll go for cocaine white.
I forgot there's different colors. I'm gonna go with yellow. Because I am different. Though, not gonna lie, this looks actually pretty epic, seeing a cocaine white F50 with a yellow F50.
Yep.
Oh, it's manual too. I can use my shifter. Okay, understeer exists.
Yeah, I don't know why you attack that corner in a random car.
Oh wait, that's supposed to be taken in third.
I don't think it's supposed to be taken in third. I think it's supposed to be taken in fourth.
That was supposed to be taken in third. Whoa! I have no idea where you are.
I'm just behind you.
Fifth gear, come on, register. Understeer, why does it exist? But seriously, why does understeer exist in a rear drive?
I don't know.
Fifth gear, come on.
I wish there were horns.
No! 6! Crap! Whoa! Ah!
I just see you spin out in my rearview mirror.
Whoa, what?
What did you
It just
do?
reset me, and I was like ready to reverse.
Oof.
Yes, sir, come on. Understeer!
I'm ready to see you in my rearview mirror.
Whoa, I just got a trophy. What?
Oh, nice. Is it a bronze, a gold?
Silver.
Nice.
I don't know what it was for, but I'm gonna check after. Oh, seriously, fourth!
On the straightaway, let me just check my...
You're like 14 seconds ahead of me. Come on, understeer, why do you exist?
To destroy you.
Like, the working theory should be, in a rear drive car, I should be able to have my foot off the accelerator and able to turn in. No?
It's a theory.
Sixth gear, why don't you freaking register?
So, even with those issues, is it still better than using the paddles?
Actually, I think the paddles are better, probably. I might switch to those after this corner here. It can do downshifts, no problem. It's just for some reason, it has the hardest time trying to register anything higher than third gear. On gear change, anyway.
We're on
And
lap
then for
3 of
6, it
5.
was glitching out. Sorry?
We're on lap 3 of 5.
I know. Again, understeer. Why?
Oh, I don't have my, what do you call it? My HUD all the time.
For immersion?
Yep.
Fair enough. Come on. Brakes, work with me. Come on. Stop understeering. I'm turning the wheel.
Do you want to try this in the F40?
I mean, we did... Holy, what the...
What?
I legit went to use my paddles, and all of a sudden it decided, oh, you downshifted to first? Okay. Literally sent me into the wall and just scraping it for another 100 feet. Save the replay for this one. You're gonna see it.
Oh, I don't
gonna
doubt it.
You're gonna see me eat the wall at the start line. Okay, paddles are a lot better. I have no idea why that understeer was happening.
Well, I'm using paddles and I'm still getting understeer, so... Still understeering even in second on this corner.
What the heck? Even fourth gear is just like... My wheels only exceed a certain number of degrees, and I don't know why. It's like I need to apply like double the braking force just to make the corner. Like almost to the point where I'm actually gonna get the tail out, and even then I still encounter it in third gear. It's always that last corner just before the straight.
Yeah, that's the really understeery corner.
Even, I think like 2 turns before that even is where it also hits. No, come on. There we go, staying on track.
I believe this is lap 5 of 5. Yep.
This is. Come on.
All right. Should be able to finish within a minute.
Yeah. Should be able to.
45 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'll make it. You have like a 2-minute and 8 gap on me? What the crap?
A what?
Come on. Gearing, work with me. Third, come on.
27, 26. Oh, I see you coming up the straight. Yeah. Woo!
That was intentional.
Yep. Stream saw it too. Oh, we leveled up. Oh, I didn't get any cars though.
That sucks.
Alright, so you want to try them with F40s?
I mean, I know we've done F40s before. I think on that exact same course, in fact. No, it was in Japan we tried
No,
them.
it was in Japan.
Yeah.
So do you still want to do it, or do you want to...
I've always been more of a fan of the underpowered. Actually, there is one car I want to try, or race with you with.
Alright, what is it?
I think we did it last time, the Exige S, I think it is.
Lotus Exige, yes. Alright.
Yeah. I think it's under the... I think it's in Super Territory. It is... No, it's in Performance, actually. It is... Was it Sports, really? No.
No, it's in Performance.
Was it in Performance?
Yep. I'm choosing red.
Trying to find it. Oh, yeah, there it is, yeah.
Please have a gear indicator on this.
I don't remember if it does or not. I think it may not. You kept yours blue?
I got mine's red.
Oh, shoot. Toggle again to blue.
Alright.
I don't think it does. I know it has attack. Well, rev indicator. Rev limiter. Or rev limiter, I mean. It shows your revs anyway.
Yep.
And it has like flashing lights in the attack.
I don't think it shows what gear I'm in.
No, it doesn't.
Oh wow, that really sucks. Okay.
Why?
See, what's really weird is that in the open top cars, it shows your gear and your revs on the HUD, but on this it doesn't.
Yeah, I just briefly flashed down at my shifter to know what gear I'm in. if I don't know off the top of my head.
Ooh.
That corner again! Wow, you've really sent it. At least it looked like that from my mirror.
Yep, just couldn't quite get, Oh, don't hit me!
That was so close.
Yeah, I have no clue what gear I'm in right now.
I guess it's just a thing that I can typically tell what gear I'm in because of shifter position.
Oh.
Like, you understand how an H shifter works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't see it to know exactly where everything is. Whew!
You binned it?
Absolutely.
Go off on that S curve?
Yep.
Ooh, after the second chicane, rather? Ugh.
After the second half of the chicane, yeah.
Oh, I see you in the distance. Saw you in the distance, anyway.
Yeah. Once again, have absolutely no clue what gear I'm in.
Oh, again with this corner and the understeer. What the crap? Let's reverse. There we go.
I probably would also have a better idea of what gear I'm in if I was actually using an H pattern shifter.
Well, I'm using paddles and I still know.
Yeah.
Come on. Not the grass, not the grass. Come on. There we go.
Not the bees!
Oh my goodness. Oh, what's that from? I know that I've heard that line before.
It's a Nicolas Cage movie, but I just don't know what movie it's from.
Not the Green Mile, is it?
I don't know. I literally have no idea. I know that I've never seen the movie before.
Sounds like Green Mile. I think he was in that one. You ever seen that one or no?
No. Once again, whatever movie it was, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't. Because, yeah. Or maybe it was Tom Hanks I'm thinking of. But, let's see. Come on. Third gear, okay. Yeah, much as I love Drive Club for its graphics, I mean, there's just certain driving elements that really get under my skin with this game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're only on lap 3 of 5?
Feels like forever, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got a 24-second gap ahead of me.
You
I
been
was
it?
like, no, I was in low third gear on the last corner. I'm like, I can finally make this without oversteering. And then it oversteers at the very end.
Oof.
Just as I exit the corner. It's like, come on. Or understeer, rather. I keep mixing the terms up in my head. Understeer is when you get the front going straight when you want to turn. Oversteer is when you get the back going out when you want to keep straight.
Right.
You know what I just thought of? There should be just a either modded into a game or just exist in a game for pure random hilarity.
What?
So this is a very obscure car. Chevy Cobalt XFE trim.
I have no clue what car that is.
Well, you know the Chevy Cobalt, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was a trim model that was sold only for a few years, and it was called the XFE trim.
Mm-hmm.
It came with super hard, low rolling resistance tires,
Mm-hmm.
a 5-speed manual transmission. I don't think you could get automatic. It came only manual.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically base equipped. I think it only had air conditioning as like the only option to the thing. Crank windows, AM/FM radio with a disc player, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the engine and drivetrain combo was purported to get somewhere in the neighborhood above 40 mpg.
Nice.
So it was basically GM's attempt to sell a fuel-efficient car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or rather, to try and keep their EPA rating numbers up back in 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
So I only know of it because Regular Car, or Mr. Regular, did a review on it, like, years ago. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I mean, like, it's so underpowered. I think it only had maybe 110, 120 horses, maybe? Actually, no, 120 would be generous. I think it had around maybe 100 or 110 horses.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Talk about fuel efficiency.
Yeah. And you know what the best part of them was?
What?
GM did nothing to advertise the trim models, so as a result, very few of them were made or sold.
Wow.
Because at the time, you know, Prius was the king of, you know, hypermiling.
Mm-hmm. And the Insight
So-
was kind of okay, but it...
Yeah.
The Insight was probably better than the Prius, but the Insight wasn't as advertised as much as the Prius.
Now, which model of Insight? Because there's like 3 generations of Insight.
I'm talking about the one from like the late 90s.
Oh, okay, early 2000s model. So with the fender skirts and...
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that one I don't think really got any recognition, but it was still just a cool car. Hey, unlocked, speaking of more cars,
Nice.
I finally got the KTM Crossbow R.
Ooh. Hey, you want to try
And,
that?
yeah, I want to try that, yeah.
All right. Same track or...
Different track. Let's mix it up a bit, because I hate that understeer. But yeah, no, the Insight. That is actually, not gonna lie, guilty pleasure moment. I actually kind of still want one.
Still want one of what?
Like an early 2000s Honda Insight.
Yeah, I mean, it looks interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I probably wouldn't want one though, in all honesty.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
just not
stock config, I could see why, but...
like, I mean, I understand if you want to have one, that's perfectly okay. But just after having an Insight, like our family actually had a Honda Insight.
Like, that iteration or the model after?
It was we bought ours in 20 I want to say like 2012, 2013.
Oh, okay, third gen Insight. Yeah.
And wasn't really that great.
Yeah, no, no one really talks about those ones because they were just Prius imitators at that point.
Yeah, it was really freaky because the engine the car would kill the engine whenever you were stopped for more than like 10 seconds.
Auto shut off.
Yes. And it was
Yeah.
very weird.
Oh yeah, no, everyone always says that was very weird when they first came out with that tech, and some people like it, others hate it.
I can understand. Like, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
As long as the energy to start the engine back up doesn't exceed the energy that would have been used had you just been idling.
Hmm.
That's what you have to take into account.
Yeah.
But as long as that's okay, I'm okay with that. It's just kind of weird. But the overall build quality on the thing was not that good.
Hmm.
Like the weather stripping on our windshield
Mm.
decided to come off while we were driving up to Canada
Oh, that sucks.
in the winter.
That sucks.
So yeah, that wasn't too fun.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Time of day. Oh yeah, we gotta go a little later because it's Japan. Clear. All right.
Hmm.
So KTM, you say?
Yeah, I think it's in performance class, isn't it?
It's in super.
Oh, okay. There it is.
There's only one that you can.
Yeah. We'll be in matching KTMs.
Yep.
Just like, what's that? There's a tournament that happens usually every year where they race KTMs.
Are you talking about slingshots?
Or maybe it was Slingshots I'm thinking of. I thought they raced KTMs the one year. But there's like a little race where it has like drivers from all walks of motorsport basically compete.
Those are slingshots that they use.
Okay, I thought they were KTMs.
I have to remember this track. Oh! Oh!
Oh, I forgot you're behind me. Okay, so I'm in top gear already. What? And hello, understeer. Oh, you're on my inside. Hello there.
Hello. Whoa! Didn't expect you to brake that much.
I'm just trying not to understeer every corner, okay? Like that.
Whoa! That was interesting from my point of view.
I'll bet.
Yeah, this thing understeers a lot.
I'm trying to think. Working theory here. What if they understeer because they're short wheelbase? Although, no, the F50 is pretty long, isn't it? The F50 is a pretty long boy, isn't it?
Yep.
I was wondering, what if we tried a longer wheelbase vehicle? Would we still encounter understeer?
I've always encountered understeer in this game.
So it's unavoidable at all costs.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
Does Wipeout Omega Collection support multiplayer VR?
I actually don't know. I know it does support VR. I don't know if it does multiplayer, though. But granted, I mean, if you remember my stream of that from a while back, Mark, there's a few tracks there that people might feel a bit queasy with. Like, for instance, there's legit one track, I don't even know what the name of it is, but I know there's a point where you actually literally jump off of part of the track from, like, I don't know, 500 feet.
Yep.
And I remember the first time I experienced it, I was like, holy crap.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, no, it was actually lots of fun. But I'll say this much, Mark. My driving skills with Wipeout at this point in time are probably about on par with my expertise with Drive Club at the moment.
Well,
Which is to say... Sorry?
Well, I know that I've played more Drive Club than I have Wipeout, so...
I've probably done the opposite, actually. I've probably played more Wipeout than Drive Club.
Now the real question is, does it support wheels?
I want to say probably not. Because I just pictured to myself anyway, a wheel in Wipeout just does not sound like it should happen, in my opinion.
Maybe a yoke.
Oh, flight controls? Maybe. I'll have to look into it some more.
Because that would make sense.
Yeah. I wonder how much the HOTAS controllers are, because I know when Ace Combat 7 came out, they released a HOTAS controller, Thrustmaster did. And that was like, well, you know, for console anyway, about as close as you get to flying a plane.
Right.
But you actually had rudders, you had the yoke, you had all that. I think the controller costs somewhere around... was it probably 60 or 80 bucks American?
That doesn't sound that expensive. In fact, it sounds a little scarily cheap.
Well, I remember I looked up reviews for it once, and they seem to be pretty good reviews. But granted, Ace Combat 7, as everyone knows, is like, you do have VR, but you can only play like maybe 5 missions with it.
Yeah. They were hyping it up as if it had, as if, like, you could basically play the entire game in VR.
Which would be cool, if you could.
But...
I just thought of something else, actually.
What?
I know Dirt Rally supports VR. But, does Dirt Rally have that, like, co-driver thing where you can have 2 guys in the same car?
It does have co-driver mode, but I don't know if that's... If you
VR
can do
supported?
that... Oh, I don't know if you can do that, over internet. Because I know you can do it with,
I seem to remember looking up, I thought you could. I don't know if you could do it in VR or not, though. That's my thing.
Could actually try... We could honestly actually try that.
Yeah. Although, this is where it's like, A, I don't know pace notes for crap, and B, even if I'm not doing pace notes, I still suck at rally driving.
I'll just act like that one guy from the videos. You're breaking the car, Sammy. Just listen to my calls.
I gotta find that clip now. Because I think I've heard that specific bit mentioned before.
Yeah, it's, I believe the video is called You Are Breaking the Car, Samir.
Ah. That's right. That's right. I remember now. Yeah. Oh, that was hilarious.
Triple caution, triple caution. And I love the guy he says, "Shut up, I know how to drive." And then the guy who was yelling acts as if he was like, "Oh, I just want to help." No, you're yelling at me. We have a headset for a reason.
Not gonna lie though, Chief, when you were saying that on my end, it sounded exactly like the co-driver with the mic pitch and everything.
Oh wow.
And it just sounded like pitch perfect. I'm like, that just sounds immaculate. I'm laughing so much I'm not even concentrating what gear I'm in half the time now. I'm just shifting between 4th and 3rd probably.
It does show up on your HUD because this is an open top car.
Yeah, I know that much, Chief, but I keep not looking at my HUD and understeering into corners. Because my front tires be dummy thick, obviously.
I'm trying to turn the car, but my tires are dummy thick.
Exactly. Oh man.
It'd be really interesting to try and... I hope that co-driver mode is available for Pikes Peak, because oh my goodness.
At that point, I'm gonna be like, Chief, take me for a ride. I'm not gonna say crap.
I wish I knew Pikes Peak as well as I knew the Nürburgring.
Oh, same here, Chief. I've driven it like maybe 2, 3 times on Dirt Rally, and I still am just like, I don't know half of what to do on any corner.
Yeah. I mean, it would be really awesome if GT Sport could do that and have it in VR. Because then you could take normal cars up Pikes Peak.
And before taking a Lamborghini Veneno up Pikes Peak.
Oh, absolutely. You do know that if they do release Pikes Peak, since it's tarmac, that means that every car can go on it.
True, it is full tarmac now. But you know what would be even more insane?
What?
Would be if they released Pikes Peak, but with different levels of pave.
Oh, of course. If they had the gravel version, the and the tarmac version, because that's what Dirt Rally 1 has.
As both?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. And then Polyphony got the exclusive rights to it, and they still haven't done anything with it. All right.
Go.
So, do you want to see if that works for Dirt Rally VR?
How about I look it up real quickly before we commit?
Okay.
Let me grab my phone here.
Ow!
What?
Oh, whenever you moved your mic.
Oh.
Oh.
I forgot about that mic. Sorry. Where's... Okay. Gonna move my thing up slightly.
Yeah.
Lightly tap my headset.
Yeah.
There we go.
I have watched that video multiple times. I don't know everything in the video, but I love triple caution. Triple caution. So I'm so pumped for PS5 and more multiplayer VR games. Well, multiplayer VR driving games. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think that if Drive Club VR was a PlayStation 5 title, they probably could have had 90% of the graphics of the original Drive Club and have it in VR.
Let's see.
Just look up does Dirt Rally VR on PlayStation 4 support multiplayer.
Oh, what's this article here? Because it mentions about when they push the co-driver update that you could play it in VR. It's like, that's cool.
Yeah, I believe it's the driver plays in VR and the co-driver looks at the normal screen. And they're two different screens.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it over internet?
Yeah, it's a co-op mode.
Please
multiplayer mode.
Please tell me that you have it installed.
Bruh, I'm not that dumb when it comes to my PlayStation games.
Good. Alright. So I should be able to just do this. I don't think it's going to cancel out the stream as long as it's still VR. So right now just my audio is... There we go. Dirt Rally. Alright, come on. Let's see, hopefully... Um, so if someone's watching the stream and it goes out, just... I'll have another stream in about maybe 25, 30 seconds. So, let's see.